While Georgie and Mandy's first marriage episode, 16, helped justify the young Sheldon couple's eventual breakup, the outing also proved that their story from The Big Bang Theory could be more complicated than it appeared. The very title of Georgie and Mandy's first marriage hints at the show's central conflict, but it can be easy to forget the stakes of the series amid all the drama in the McAllister family home. In young Sheldon's finale, Mandy and Georgie were happily married and raising their first child together. In The Big Bang Theory Season 11, Episode 23, The Sibling Realignment, Georgie's older self mentioned his ex-wife in passing. This inconvenient bit of franchise lore means that, at some point in the future, Georgie and Mandy's marriage has to end. The couple might reconcile, but by the time Sheldon reconnects with his older brother later in life, Georgie is canonically confirmed to have an ex-wife. So far, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage proved Dale and Nima's relationship was worse than it seemed in young Sheldon, but the spinoff hasn't ruined Georgie and Mandy's union. To be fair to Georgie and Mandy's first marriage Season 1, the show has hinted at some potential sore spots that could become sites of conflict later in the couple's marriage. Mandy has pretty openly resented relying on Georgie and her family for financial support, while Georgie's ambitious plans for her father Jim's tire store often clash with Jim's more conservative approach to business. Neither of these problems would necessarily lead to a full-blown divorce, but both prove that the title characters have their flaws and issues already. Similarly, Mandy's involvement in Nima's illegal sportsbook gambling scheme proves that she could have a run-in with the law. Since George advised her against partaking in the scheme, this could cause a major fight between the pair. After all, Mandy's potential arrest would leave their daughter, Cece, without a caretaker as Georgie is often working. However, Episode 16, Baby Fight, offered the most obvious explanation for Georgie and Mandy's breakup yet, and it is a rare issue that can cause divorce even in otherwise healthy marriages. Georgie suggested that he and Mandy should have another child soon in Baby Fight, and Mandy disagreed completely. Mandy wanted to focus on getting back to her career, while Georgie wanted to expand their family, proving that the pair don't necessarily share a common vision for their future. Even among healthy couples with good communication habits, the choice of whether to have more children is a massive existential and ethical quandary that can leave people highly divided. The reality of Georgie and Mandy's unavoidable breakup is right in the title of Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, but Baby Fight offers one of the first clear looks at what could become the specific contours of their separation. On the one hand, the prospect of the pair having a second child makes the possibility of divorce seem further away than ever. On the other hand, Mandy's complete disagreement with Georgie's future plans proves that, for all of their progress, the couple want fundamentally different things from their union. While Missy's breakup and pregnancies received some screen time in the show's later seasons, The Big Bang Theory never mentioned how many children Georgie has. As such, it is tough to guess where this story is going. Mandy's sweet relationship with Connor proves Georgie and Mandy's first marriage's characters are unpredictable, and either Georgie or Mandy could backtrack on their initial thoughts about another child before long. Since The Big Bang Theory didn't specify the size of Georgie's family or the timing of his separation, this twist is all but impossible to predict.